Not my little brother, Giovanni, but like my brother. Give it up for Giovanni Neal.
Is he part of the family? This is Giovanni. Hey.
Don't assume my gender. I've already been What's up, propaganda? It's a funny name for this bar because I feel like no one in the bar would even buy into propaganda, right? I feel like it should be named QAnon or Proud Boy or Florida Man. I don't know, right? So I know I'm dressed provocatively, not like a comic would, but a little provocative. You've got some cleavage, right? That's because I'm starting an OnlyFans. I'm not joking. I know I'm doing it. It's taking some time, but yeah. Well, that's what I hope. Like, I hope I can buy a house, right? But knowing my luck, I'll only have one fan, and I won't even be able to get my nails done, you know? And it's a toss-up with OnlyFans. It's like, GoFundMe, right? So, I want to be on the OnlyFans, though. I think it's because I'm an exhibitionist. Yeah, I like showing my body. Anybody go to the nude beach? Really? Okay. I knew we would have somebody in Lake Worth that would go to the nude beach. Y'all, my friends once, they dressed me up like a reindeer. They blindfolded me. And when they took the blindfold off, I was in Miami at Haulover Beach. That's a good beach, yes. And I was like, okay, we're doing this. So I got naked, right? I took my clothes off. But I was like, Gio, be professional. Act like you go to nude beaches all the time, right? So, don't look at dicks. Don't look at dicks, right? So I ended up talking to these guys and I was like, don't do it. Eye contact, hard, yes, don't look at dicks. And then y'all, the whole time I was focused on not looking at dicks, I didn't realize the dicks, they were looking at me. You know what I mean? Thank God for y'all. It's getting to the end of the night, it's hard. Yes, thank y'all. So has anybody seen Don't Look Up? Yeah? What'd you think?
Yeah. Super excited for the future.
Yeah. Well, it didn't make me super excited for the future. It made me like wonder, how would I spend my last days on Earth? Heroin. Yes, heroin. I'm doing heroin. Fentanyl, isn't that stronger? You know what? Just put me in hospice and give me a dick. I want to go out happy, is all I'm saying, you know? Anyway. So, I'm a business owner. I own my own business. Thank you. It's awesome. It's awesome because I get to make my own hours. I only work with who I want to. And I'm finally paid fairly for my labor. But on the other hand, girl, I'm almost homeless. Yeah, that's because I make my own hours.
Most of the time.
I only work with who I want to. And I'm finally paid fairly for my labor. So it's a catch-22, you know? Have y'all heard of this term, work wife?
Yeah.
I worked with this attorney and his wife. She called me his work wife. And I was like, no, I'm really more like his work mom. You know? Because I make sure he gets to his appointments on time. And when my son's hungry, I feed him lunch. And whenever he misbehaves, I just threaten to abandon him. And she's like, what do you think I do at home? Oh, that's a wife? I was like, do I have to start giving him blowjobs too? So, that's how I got my own business. But, now that I'm a business owner, ironically, I have two white guys that work underneath me. Yeah. But they still mansplain to me. Yeah. I still pay him, you know. I'm like that unfair. Anyway, so my name is Giovanni, but it's pronounced Giovanni. I don't know why Giovanni didn't say it like that. He's Italian. He knows that. But isn't that a discriminatory? Okay. See, I'm not really Italian. But you know, I asked my parents why. Why did you give me this Italian man's name? Right? You think that doesn't make sense? Italian man? Is that Italian? I don't even know. See, like
Giancarlo.
okay. Oh, Giancarlo. I'm Giovanni.
Which was surprising.
So when I asked my parents, like, why did you give me an Italian man's name? They were like, it is a man's world. And I want you and your sisters to be able to get jobs. That's really woke and progressive. But did you think we wanted to work at a pizzeria? Because me and my sisters, Maria and Rishi, yo, we can't cook together. I burn up frozen pizzas. So, anyway. I also go by the name Blame Girl. That's how you can find me on social media and eventually on OnlyFans. I go by Blame Girl because I like giving out my opinion, y'all. A lot like toxic men give out dick pics. Unsolicited. Yeah, so get ready for some opinions, guys. Alright. I'm gonna ask y'all first though, traffic in South Florida. Who's to blame? New Yorkers? Everybody? Who? Parents? Okay. I blame rednecks. Yeah. I will go from Michelle Obama to Samuel L. Jackson. All over ignorant redneck in a truck, you know?
Amen.
I'm like, the children are our future, and the rock, he needs to quit smoking. All these motherfucking rednecks on this motherfucking highway. Yeah, don't ride with me is all I'm saying. So, I'm bad with intimacy lately, y'all. I'll admit it. I don't like cuddling with my pets. I know people always judge me, but I still do it out of guilt, you know? I don't like hugging my parents, but they don't like hugging each other either, so it's probably and anytime a guy wants to cuddle after sex, I'm just like, go cuddle with the cat. He likes that shit, you know? My cat, it's a boy cat, he's very toxic. He's like a toxic man. He's always pushing himself up on me. Whenever I walk by, he's always pawing at me. And he loves this one move that I do. When I grab his head and he's like makes me do it. I grab his head like this, real tight, and then I realize like I'm reluctantly giving my cat a hand job. No dick, just pussy, you know? So, you too? You do those hand jobs? My cat loves that. And it, you know, if my cat is a toxic man like that, always pushing his affection on me, my dog's the other way. Like, he will only hang around if I keep petting him, and he'll eat anything, even if it's been on the street. Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah, he is like my boyfriend. Like, I make him sleep at the foot of the bed, you know? Like I said, I'm bad with intimacy. So, I don't know. Dating's really hard. And I think it's because I'm dating men.
Yeah.
Thank you. So he knows men are fucked up. Like, that's why he left. You know, I have an awesome lesbian personality, but I identify as straight. I'm like young M.A. in these streets, but like a Handmaid's Tale in the sheets, you know? I like when the wife holds me down. Okay, we got some Handmaid's Tale face. It's a good show. I went out with this guy and he revealed himself as a flat earther on trivia nights.
Oh no, of all nights.
And I thought we were gonna travel around the world. He don't believe in that, girl. Yeah, he don't believe in that. But I put up with Dom at least. You know, he doesn't cheat. Am I right, ladies? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm lying too. Like, I put up with cheaters. I fake being upset if my man gets a blowjob from another girl. That's the one job I don't mind outsourcing. You know?
When you know about it.
Yeah, don't tell me about it. I don't know. Outsource that shit. But yo, even if he cheats, I just go get a blowjob from somewhere else. I'm not giving it to you. That's what. Even if he cheats, like at least he doesn't beat. Am I right? That's a deal breaker. Unless you're into BDSM. Anybody? Okay. Yeah. Well, I went out with this man, this white man, who asked me if I was gonna call him master. Take a look at me. Yeah, this white man asked me if I was gonna call him master. And I was like, boy, your name is Tobin. Oh, you master? No. So I've become a really big douchebag when it comes to dating. Y'all heard some of the shit I put up with, right? But I pinpointed it to one experience in my life. This man, he kicked me out of bed on my birthday, y'all. That's right, for 2 girls. And those bitches, Mario and Luigi, they can't even handle Italian sausage like me. So, okay. So that's fine. I'm gonna just do a couple of polls and then I'm gonna get off. So let me ask y'all something. Penis size. Does it matter?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I heard all the ladies. Usually when you give a man an opportunity to talk about his dick, it's like giving a woman an opportunity to talk about her day, you know?
Damn.
I mean, they'll both give you a mouthful.
My dick is
Me, I like small penises. Yeah, that's right, for blowjobs. It's just like less of a job, more of a blow hobby. You know? I charge guys with big dicks for my labor, hazard pay, and if you try to hold my head down, that is overtime, buddy. Overtime. Alright, one more poll, and then I'll get out. Does anyone in here suffer from panic attacks? Yeah, I knew it. There's nothing but white people, so I know it. Of course. Y'all, my white friends, they have panic attacks over the craziest of things, like Starbucks. Yeah, being late. Not me. Like, I will only have a panic attack if I'm checking my bank account, or the cops are behind me, or if a man asks me for a blowjob. Y'all, if he says deep throats, I'll break out into hives. I think I'm allergic actually, because whenever I get them, like my eyes get all watery, and then my nose stops up. And then I just start coughing. So I tell guys, like, I can't do this, I have a nut allergy. It's gonna kill me. Alright, give it up for nut allergies.
Giovanni. Alright guys, we have our headliner, our final act for the night. I'd love for all of you to come a couple steps forward. That means you, Chuck, you, Steve, you, Tyler. I know you fucking amazing. Come take a seat up here. I got one comic left. Don't talk. I'll even give you guys a reward for coming up here. You're too frankie. You guys